What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. It is, I believe, the 13th, on January 12th, and it's been a great year so far. So, quick intro. As always, I just want to remind everybody out here that's watching, your life is going to have ups. It's going to have downs. It's going to have hard times. It's going to have good times. But through it all, your Creator's with you. I'll be here with you, staying consistent with these videos, sharing the things that I learn, sharing the things that are taught to me, because I believe that it is the biggest type of injustice to go through the things I did in my life and not to pass on as much love and knowledge and information in the process as I possibly can. So, I was talking to my mom a few minutes ago here, and I was reminded because I was talking about how I just feel this calling lately. And I'm going to just speak it out there to the world. It's kind of a weird thing, but I'm just going to put it out there. Let's see. And that calling that I'm feeling just very, very pulled towards, what's up, Chris, is to get involved in leadership positions in my faith and in my church. Now, it's going to take me some time. I'm going to have to be really consistent to do it, but just like everything else you've seen me do, when I say something, I commit to it. We're still working on the TEDx applications. You have to consider somebody that looks like me is going to have to put a bunch of them in, but we're not going to stop. And the reason why I bring that up is because I used to be cynical. I used to be as cynical as it could possibly be for somebody to be, for sure. Like, cynical about religion, about faith, about God, about money, about everything. And what I want to talk about today is what cynicism and what being cynical, what being a glass half empty kind of person really means. And that is that you are not confident. That you don't believe that things will work. In my opinion, what that usually means is that you've experienced some struggle and you gave up, which is what I did for a very, very long time. To be clear, I gave up on myself for 20 plus years. I put in the motions. I went through the motions. I tried. I mean, I did a lot of art. It was a good, what's the word for it? Outlet for me. But in reality, I was as cynical as you could possibly get about the world. I was that person where somebody is doing real good, and I'm like, must be nice to just be fucking set up like that. What's up, Macy? Love you, honey. I was the kind of person that would see somebody talking about their faith, and I'd be like, whatever. You can't prove it, dude. That's just fake. I was the kind of person, when I saw somebody doing well, I got jealous. I wouldn't admit that, though. I was the kind of person that when somebody said I should try harder and I should get a better attitude and choose to be the type of person I could be proud of, I'd be like, I'm fucking proud of me. What are you talking about? Mind your own fucking business. I was the kind of person who always had something negative to say about everything. Yeah, they're doing well, but. Yeah, that might work, but. And here's what I want for you to understand. When you're cynical about something, it shows what you need in your life. What cynicism is being unconfident in the world around you. The way you see the world is the lens of how you see yourself. I see so much good in the world. I see so much amazing stuff. I see so much opportunity because I see in myself a person whom I can rely on. I see in myself a person who will not quit. I see in myself a person who in the good times and in the bad times turns to my Creator and gives praise and thanks for the life I find myself in. Who gives praise and thanks and gratitude to my Creator by taking care of my body and by taking care of my spirit, which were both gifted to me. I didn't have to work for them. They were given to me. And if we're not good stewards of the gifts that we are given by our very Creator, Why would we expect to be blessed by him? I'm a good steward of my emotions. I choose to be a good steward of the things that are around me as much as I can. And there's a massive learning curve. I make mistakes all the time. But there's a difference between a mistake and a choice. Choices often can be mistakes, but once you know it's wrong, it's no longer a mistake, it's a choice. And at that point in time, truly, I think that's the definition of doing something wrong. I can forgive somebody for making a mistake with me in a context of a relationship, but if it's consistent, they just don't give a fuck. And what you are cynical about reveals your true character. The types of things that you see in other people reveals your character. The way you hustle reveals your character. The way you talk to people reveals your character. Do you believe that the rest of us and your Creator, that God does not see you for who you are? Do you truly believe that we all don't know that you're hurting inside when you tear other fucking people down? Do you believe that we don't know that you're hurting inside when you don't take care of yourself? When we see people talk about how, oh, I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to get my health in order this time. The value is in the vision. The value is in your vision for your life. You will find the value in your life when you attack that vision, when you attack it like a fucking possessed person, like a berserker Viking, like a fucking warrior. We were all meant to be warriors. We were all meant to be creators. And so inside of us, we have both the heart of a creator, the heart of a poet, and the heart of a legionnaire. And until we can embrace both parts of those and realize that we are both responsible for creating our life and responsible for fighting against ourselves, it is you versus you. It's like I'm teary-eyed because I'm so fucking passionate about this concept. It is you versus you. It's only when you can look in the mirror and realize that that is the person who is holding you back. It's not Trump. It's not fucking Obama. It's not Biden. If your fucking finances suck, it don't fucking matter who the president is. It's your fault. If your health sucks, it doesn't matter who your neighbor is or how close a fucking gym is. Body weight shit works. It's your fault. If you don't have meaningful relationships in your life, it's your fault. Everything in your life is your fault. Cynicism is an attempt at ego to blame the fucking world on how you feel. Negativity is an attempt to show somebody else something that's not real and blame that for your shortcomings. How do I help somebody not to be so cynical? My stepson is hands down the most negative person I've ever met. I've been trying and being a cheerleader, put it all out. I know the good out there and I want him to see it, but I'm kind of at a loss as how to help. To be honest, I deal with the same stuff with my own son. He had a hard childhood. He did. He has a hard adulthood right now. He's going through some shit emotionally for sure that's difficult right now. I'm not going to spill all his business, but he's absolutely going through it. I make him write. Write your feelings down. I don't care if you write, my dad is gay and I hate the fact that he's making me journal right now. I don't care if that's what you fucking make him write. Or you don't need to read it. I don't care if that's what he writes. He just needs to get it out. Truly, I find that I am the most cynical person, the most negative, the most judgmental, the most lazy, the most asshole person I've ever fucking met. If you heard the talk in my head from 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, you'd fucking hate me. I hated me. And that's the reality of it. when you're cynical, when you're angry, when you're negative towards the world. We all experience negativity. You must embrace the fact that that is part of you and learn to fight it. Because the worth is in the work, the value is in the fucking vision, and the passion is the purpose and the pain. You will find your purpose in the pain. For me, I make him go to the gym with me every morning. And honestly, one of the things, he's way better mood when I run him like a fucking greyhound. When I'm like there and I was like, no, 2 more fucking, just hit it, dog, hit it. Comes out of there a different kid. When he writes in journals, he comes out of the situation a different kid. I watch it spill out of him. But the wildest part about it is, just like me, he resists it. Just like me, his passion is so powerful that when it's aimed the wrong direction, it's impossible to get him to do anything. The difference is that I have almost 20 years of experience of learning why this is important. And it's my job to gift him 20 years worth of experience so that he doesn't have to hurt and fuck up his life the way I did for 20 fucking years. He'll make his mistakes. He'll have his heart hurt. He will learn. But it's no longer my job to tell him. It's my job to start being the fucking man he needs, the mom he needs. And the hard part, Chris, here for your situation is that you have to address this with both you and your partner. And some of the stuff I'm coming to the conclusion of is I remove the distractions from him. Like, literally, like, remove the distractions. Fucking the other day, we took his phone away for like fucking 7 hours, man. And I wanted to give it back because I'm a compassionate person. I really did. But I didn't. Actually, even Jaden went in there. He was the one that grabbed it. But he fucking crushed it for the rest of the day. I give him tasks that are non-fucking negotiable. Like, non-negotiable. Like, literally, like, the thing is that, like, eventually you're going to have to stop being fucking angry because you don't have anything else to do. And I hate to say it, man, if you don't have a video game and you don't have a phone, you don't have ways to entertain himself, eventually he's going to fucking want to come out of it and figure out how to do it. He can only sit and stew on resentment for so fucking long before there's got to be an option. It's just like kids, man. When you piss them off, they're fucking angry for a couple of hours, but then like after a while, like they forget it ever happened. We do it too. I mean, it would be my suggestion, I know it sounds weird, to become non-negotiable on some of these things. And I'm going to get real vulnerable with you. I struggle with this shit really hard. I parent out of guilt a lot. It's very difficult for me right now. It's difficult for me to have only had him for 4 days a fucking month for 10 plus fucking years. And then now have him full time in my life to try to implement structure. There's too much to do it all at once. It will overwhelm him. It will overwhelm him. But he needs some of it, and he needs it firm. And the craziest part is when I'm a fucking dick, man, he responds to it. I don't know what it is, but I am the same way. When somebody's like, shut the fuck up, Justin. You really think that's going to fucking work? Come on. I wrote about it in my journal today. It's funny that you bring that up. I wrote about it in my journal today that it was like, one of my journal things is like, one person that needs you today. My son. My son needs me to be the fucking man he needs and not the dad that he wants. He wants me to be soft on him. But he needs me to be firm and hard with him. And when I am, it changes him. When Lacey's like that with me, are you really going to let this do this way? Man, fuck, she's a powerhouse of helping me set boundaries. And the same situation that I'm working with my son is the same situation with me, with her, and vice versa. We teach each other massive amounts of shit. But I can't download my whole fucking brain into her all at once. I can't force her to understand everything I know about business, everything I know about like mindset training and all this stuff. I can't put all that, I can't, and she might not even want all of it. But, what's up, Christian? But we can implement little things at a time. And the biggest thing about it here is that when I lead by example, my confidence in dealing with this stuff is tenfold. When I disappoint myself, I will disappoint him. When I disappoint myself, I am not capable of giving him the structure he fucking needs, because I know deep in my heart I'm a hypocrite, and I know it sounds fucking weird. I should be able to do it regardless of how I'm doing. I should implement structure. I cannot bring myself to respect myself if I can't fucking do what I need to do. If waking up early kicked my ass and Twinkies kicked my fucking ass, I'm not going to tell him to fucking clean his room. But that's just me. That's just how I operate. I need that confidence. I need to fucking absolutely give no quarter, no mercy, no surrender. Burn the fucking boats. That's just me. That's just how I work. But I would implore everybody that watches this to ask themselves, and I say this a lot, when you take a day off, do you feel better when you go back to work the next fucking day? When you take your mental health relaxation day, do you feel more relaxed when you go into work tomorrow? Or do you feel more stressed because now there's extra shit that's piled up and you took a day off of responsibility? Responsibilities are our gift. Real men and real women fucking love responsibility. We fucking chase that shit. Don't run from it. But the thing is unfortunately, because of the fucking nature of cell phones, the nature of the world today, the nature of the way the world has always been, the nature of the way society is, convenience is king for most people. I told my mom, I would be happy to go back to the motherfucking Stone Age. I would feel great. Easy as fuck. It would be difficult living, but it would be easy. There's no more distractions. Stay alive. Keep the family alive. Fucking praise your creator. That's it. But our struggle is no longer to stay alive. Our struggle is to stay spiritually alive. To stay connected with our creator. And I challenge you, if you get the opportunity, to take your kid to the gym. And both of you work until you can't lift your fucking arms up. Shit, I'll send you a workout routine. Work until you can't get your fucking arms up and then push 2 more fucking sets out. And realize that capacitor, that limiter, that thing inside your fucking head that says, I can't do it, that isn't too fuck, is fucking bullshit. And it's not fucking real. Until you fucking reach your limit and you push past it and you realize, holy shit, everything I believe that I can't do is a fucking lie, and anything I could believe I can do is simply a matter of work. I've changed my entire fucking physique in 6 months with the help of a trainer, with the help of some people with some information. Took a blueprint, started following it, keeping up with it. Changed my whole fucking life with that shit. My life has been changing so consistently because of the effort I put in. It's undeniable. It's undeniable to me. It's undeniable to me that when I pray, I feel better. It's undeniable to me that literally if I get down on my knees and I thank God for giving me the power to overcome me so that I can fucking become me. Let me break that down too. Thank you, God, for giving me the power to overcome this little bitch that's in the back of my head all the time saying, what if, I don't know, you shouldn't do that, man, you can't do this, what if. Thank you, God, for giving me the power to overcome I can't. Thank you, God, for showing me the man that you made me to be. Thank you for helping me to fall in love with that man. Thank you for showing me that I fucking matter enough for me to care about me. Thank you for showing me that all the fucking stupid shit that I want to do doesn't show me love. All the shit that I want to do is stupid. If I got what I wanted out of everything, I'd be fucking fat, in my house, playing video games, broke, nothing going for me, kids fucked off because I got more time to worry about fucking how I feel than them. Real men and real women do what they need to do. Fuck what you want to do. What you want to do is petty. It's fleshy, stupid fucking desires. You ain't gonna be happy that you did what you wanted to do today in fucking 10 years. In 10 years, if you fucking never break character and continue to be the man or woman that you know you needed as a child and you know your family did and your fucking people need, that's going to give you some fucking pride. And that's going to give you some fucking real pride, not empty pride. I can only fucking imagine how I'm going to feel in 10 years after having been this committed to something and this committed to this type of spiritual growth for 6 months. I can only imagine how good I'm going to feel when I haven't used drugs for 10 fucking years. 8 years or 7 years and fucking 9 months from now. I can't imagine how powerful my life will become if just doing the difficult things I'm doing now makes me feel the way I am, and the goals I've set for myself, which I will hit in those time frames, begin to start happening. I want more than anything to have an impact on the world. I spent so much time tearing everything and everybody down. Spend so much time being that person. It's not a punishment that I'm worried about if I don't. It's the reality that it is my duty to at very least repair the damage. To be honest, 10-fold, 50-fold the benefit of any of the damage I ever did. Evil cannot outweigh good. It is impossible. You cannot subtract something into weighing more than something that's positive. It's impossible. The only thing that can possibly destroy negative thought patterns is positive action. Because a negative thought is just a negative thought. Everything negative is something you don't do. Think about it. Think about it. Cynicism and negativity is exactly that. It's like, okay, look. When somebody's like, I could go to the gym, but I don't want to. That's fucking cynicism and negativity. You're not doing the thing that you should be doing. I spend too much time playing video games instead of going to work and paying bills. You're not fucking doing the thing you should be doing. I spend too much time fucking around on my phone and not enough time praying. You're not fucking doing the thing that you should be doing. Everything that distracts you and takes your attention away and doesn't fill your spirit up needs to be discarded, or at very least put to a fucking minimum. I actually told my son I'd be interested in playing video games with him the other day to have a connection with him. Not because I fucking want to play video games. I told him he'd fucking slay me on them. But if that's what he loves doing, let's fucking do it together a little bit. I draw with my other kid all the time. Let's fucking make a connection on that. Let's see eye to eye a little bit and realize that I will be interested in the things that you're interested in, as long as those things that you're interested in are not damaging you. Moderation in all things, with the singular exception of responsibility. With the singular, maybe not singular, but with the exceptions of responsibility, love and relationship with your Creator, and a willingness to do the work that needs to happen regardless of how you feel. It's 2022, guys. How you feel is fucking irrelevant, because it'll be gone tomorrow. It'll be gone the week after that. It'll be gone a month after that. The things that you do is what's going to last. The legacy you leave, the impact you make is what's going to last. I don't feel like it is not fucking inspiring. And nobody ever fucking wrote a book about I don't fucking feel like it. Nobody gives a fuck what you feel like. Or they really don't, I promise you. I really promise you they don't. They care about what they feel like. Which means all of us are all fucking selfish and we need to stop being like that. How do we be like that? How do we stop being like that? Get the fuck out of ourselves. Start doing the hard shit. Start caring about our impact on the people around us and the people that rely on us. The end. There's nothing else. Nothing else fucking matters. Convince me otherwise. You will not be able to. I promise you. I've sat way too long thinking about this shit. Big love, guys. And here's the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to keep inviting you to do this very fucking thing over and over again. Guess what it is? Pen and motherfucking paper. Write it the fuck down. Really? For real, Chris? Here's a great opportunity for you to change some concepts here. Maybe you already do this, but use this as an opportunity to reinvest in it then if you already do. Write down the situation that you're experiencing these emotions over. Detach yourself from the emotional part of it. Look at it top down. Set a goal. Write about the goal. Set milestones for the goal. And then understand that certain parts of that plan must change. It's just the nature of plans. Planes don't take off and go like this. They fucking correct all the way through the air to get to their course, even as they're landing. But failing to plan is planning to fail. If you don't have a plan, if you don't even have a vision for it, if you don't write it, if you're not willing to even put it on paper, then how much do we truly care about those things? It's simple. It really is simple. The worth is in the work. The value is in the vision, and your passion and your purpose will be found in your pain. Just write it down. That's going to be my mantra forever. Just write it down. I don't really believe you care that much about some shit if you won't write it. It's hard for me to believe it. I love all of you guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Stay passionate. All right? Stay passionate.